Hello Internet, welcome back, welcome to my channel. My name is Tori and today I have an update for the 50 Shades of Purple Project Pan. This is a Fantastic Ladies collab created by Jessica, Amanda, and Cece. They will be listed down below as well as the master list for this project. So let's just jump into it. I sadly only have one empty for this update, and that empty is the Lavender Frost hand sanitizer. I had a feeling that this was going to be done, and it was completely finished on July 10th. Since the last update, I used it 9 times, and I'm very happy that this is done. I don't know, lavender as a hand sanitizer scent was a little weird for me. I associate lavender with, you know, bedtime, sleepy time. So, happy that this is now out. I'm going to be going a little bit out of order. Typically I do like all the non-cosmetics first and then all the face products and then eyes and lips. But we're just going to go all over the place today. So first up to bat, I have my Bath & Body Works Blackberry and Basil fragrance mist. It is at this second pink, yeah it's pink line now. Since the last update it was used 10 times. I love the progress on this one. I really love the progress. Next, I have from Menagerie Cosmetics the Soft Focus Setting Powder in Lavender. Since the last update, I used this 9 times. I've been switching between this and a different loose setting powder. I've been really loving this one though. I love it a lot more now that the scent's gone. Next, I have from the ABH Alyssa Edwards palette the shade DDG. My goal with this is to use it 10 times. Since the last update though, I sadly have not used it. It has 7 more uses left to go. I really want this one out though. I need to do some purple looks. I really need to do some purple looks. Next, I have my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Since the last update, this was used 10 times. I feel like I forgot to mark it. Like, forgot to write some tallies. I feel like I've definitely used this more than 10 times. It's probably still halfway full. Slow and steady. Next, I have my chapstick. So this is the Lip Smackers Cherry Coke, Coca-Cola Cherry. Since the last update, I've only used it twice. I just forgot about it. Not gonna lie, I just forgot about that one. And then next, I have from Medusa's Makeup the Liquid Eyeshadow in Grace. Since the last update, I only used this once. I'm trying to think. I think I used it as like a base coat. I don't know. I'm still not really a big fan of it. Next, from Bath & Body Works, I have the Cranberry Twilight Lotion. It's pretty much at the same mark. Since the last update, it was only used once. I'm not really in the mood to put lotion on my legs. It's too hot today. It's too hot recently, period. Next, I have a nail polish. This is from Lights Lacquer Alexandrite. My goal with this is to use it 10 times. Since the last update, I used it once, so it has 9 more uses left to go. Very exciting. Very exciting. Next, I have my LA Colors Color Craze Gel in Magical. This has not been used because I forgot about it. Not gonna lie. It could have been used, but I forgot about it. Next, I have my e.l.f. Super Hydrate Moisturizer. I was gonna call it a lotion, but can you call this a lotion? It still looks full, pretty much. Since the last update, I did use it 4 times. I do really enjoy it. As my cat cries. She likes to put a fake bird toy in her mouth and then cry like that. She is fine. She does this all the time now. She really likes the bird toy. But it does sometimes scare me when she cries like that. Next, I have from Holo Taco Purple with Envy. My goal with this is to use it 10 times. Since the last update, I used it once. It has 9 more uses left to go. I really do want to hit the nail polish goals soon, for like at least the number goals. So that's what I'm trying to really focus on. And then next, from Holo Taco, I have the Purple Flaky Holo Taco. My goal with this is to use it 15 times. There is some gaping. I need to shake it up. Since the last update, I used it twice, so it has 13 more uses left to go. Love to see it. Love to see it. I feel like finally everything in this project was used, which also makes me very happy. Next, I have my Suave Kids Detangler. Since the last update, I've used it 3 times. Like I said, I don't use it too often, but it's just to keep track of it. Next I have, oh, there's 2 things in here that haven't been used yet. One of them being the 4th Ray Acai face milk. Just haven't finished my other one yet, therefore I'm not opening that one yet. And then next I have my ABH Aurora Glow Kit. My goal with this is to use it 30 times. Since the last update, I used it twice, so it has 24 uses left to go. Very excited with this one. Good progress. Next, I have from Becca. This is the, I was going to say the eyeshadow. It's not eyeshadow. The highlighter in Rose Quartz. My goal with this is to use it 25 times. Since the last update, I used it twice, so it has 19 more uses left to go. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Yeah, I've been trying to just get a same thing. Even rotation on the highlighters, even rotation on the lip products. So when they're complete, they're complete. Next, I have the Becca First Light priming filter. I only used this one since the last update. I haven't been in the mood for this. I've been using a primer that has SPF in it, so I haven't been going towards my moisturizing primers. Next, from ColourPop and Sailor Moon, I have Cat's Eye. Since the last update, I did not use this. My goal is to use it 25 times, and it has 23 more uses left to go. Once again, that one Too Faced blush, just been trying to hit pan on it. The dip is so deep, but I haven't hit pan yet. And I've been so tempted to stab it with the safety pin to really see like how close I am. But I've been pushing, like, I've been trying to get myself to like stop thinking about doing that. So, we'll see. We will see. Next, yeah, my Urban Decay brow box. I'm focusing on the dark brown shade. My goal is to finish it. Since the last update, I've only used this twice. I've been forgetting about my brows. Once school starts back up, I'll actually take care of my brows. That's when I normally start to do that, and care about them again. But since I'm home, I don't really gotta care about them. This one though, however, let me know if I should chuck this. I don't know. This is the ColourPop Crybaby eyeliner, and the whole bottom fell out. So now here's the thing, is this unsanitary, or was that just like a plastic cap? Was that nothing? I have no idea. So since the last update, I did use this twice. My goal is to finish it. This is what it looks like. If it's now like not really that sanitary, I will just, you know, count it as empty and mark it as done in this project. Be sad, but you know, yeah, that was weird. Like, I've never had that happen before with an eyeliner. Next, from the Lorac Pro Brunch Palette, this is Smoothie. My goal is to finish Smoothie, and since the last update, I have not used Smoothie. Poor Smoothie. Next, I have all of my lip products. So first up the bat, I have Medusa's Makeup Funky Town. Since the last update, I've used this 3 times. Slow and steady. Even rotation. Love to see it. Next, this I thought was going to be done by then, but by this update, but I do still have a little time left with this. This is the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in Problematic. This has been used 10 times because I was rushing to finish it because the smell started going off. The smell is still like in the same state it was last month, but I'm going to get it out by next month. I already know there's not a lot left in there. It will be gone by next month. No worry about that. Next, I have from Urban Decay the shade Spellbound. Since the last update, I've only used this once, but better than none. I don't remember if that one has a usage goal. I honestly can't remember. Next, I have the Bullets and Androgyny. Since the last update, I used this once. And then I have Popsicle Dream. My goal with Popsicle Dream is to use it 20 times, and since the last update I used it once, so there's 19 more uses left to go. I used it as a mixer shade, and I really enjoyed mixing it with stuff. So I think that's how I'm probably going to end up using it up. But yeah, it was definitely different for me. Next, I had another goal that I thought had been completed, but it definitely will be completed by next time, and that is my usage goal on the Huda Beauty Purple Haze palette. My goal is to use this palette 10 times. Since the last update, I used it 3. It has 5 more uses left to go. If I was counting the like individual shades I've used, it would have been rolled out, but I've been just counting like if I reach for this palette one day, it's one use. So gotta reach for it 5 more times and then it will be rolled out. Next, I have the Too Faced Razzle Dazzle Berry palette. I'm focusing on this shade. That's my jam. Since the last update, I used it once. I'm very happy that it got some use. Next, I have the Kendo Vegan Beauty Pastel Goth in the shade Dope. My goal is to hit pan in Dope, and since the last update, I have not used it, but that's okay because I used it the update previous. Next, from LA Colors, I have the Baby Pop eyeshadow in Purple Rain. My goal with this is to use it 30 times. Since the last update, I used it once, so there's 29 more uses left to go. Very excited about that. Next, from the Urban Decay After Dark palette, I have the shade Backfire. Since the last update, I haven't used it. This might be the only eyeshadow left in here I haven't used so far since this project started. From the ColourPop Lilac You A Lot palette, I have Trainwreck. Since the last update, this was not used. Next, from Menagerie Cosmetics, I have Starling. My goal with Starling is to use it 20 times, and since the last update, I used it once, so it has 18 more uses left to go. And next, I have 2 things from my ABH Subculture palette, and those are Rowdy and Mercury. My goal with Rowdy is to use it 30 times, and I have not used it yet. And my goal with Mercury is to either hit pan or finish it, and I also have not used it yet. So this is another thing that I need to, you know, touch. But I'm not too concerned with that one because I am bringing it to school with me, and plus I'm not in the mood to wear cool tone purples right now. Next, from Essence, I have the PLA palette, and I'm focusing on hitting pan in the purple shade. And since the last update, I've only used it once. Next, from Urban Decay, I have the single eyeshadow in 1985. This is what it currently looks like. My goal is to use it 25 times. Since the last update, I used it once. It has 23 more uses left to go. Next, from the ColourPop and Sailor Moon palette, I'm focusing on the shade Luna. My goal is to, I don't remember, not gonna lie. Since the last update, I haven't used it. I want to say my goal is either to completely finish it. I think that might be right. Next, from my Lorac Mega Pro 4, I'm focusing on the shade Lotus. My goal is to hit pan in Lotus, and since the last update, it was not used. Next, I have this light purple shade from You Know Who. Since the last update, it was used once. I think my goal is to finish it. That one's gonna take a little bit, but I'm not concerned about it. Next, from the Urban Decay and Kristen Leanne Kaleidoscope palette, I have the shade Dye. My goal is to hit pan in it, and since the last update, I have not used it. Yeah, I just haven't been wearing enough purple. I've been slowly getting back into wearing makeup every day, but I'm like, one day it's just eyes, one day it's just lips. Slow and steady, you know. Next, from my Makeup Revolution palette, I have the shade Mauve. My goal is to hit pan in it, and since the last update, I haven't used it because I'm focusing on the other half of the palette and making great progress there. So I haven't been reaching for the purple, but you know, whatever. Next, from my Lime Crime Highlights Angels palette, I'm focusing on the shade Celestial. My goal is to use it 30 times. Since the last update, I have not used it. It has 25 more uses left to go. I think we're going to continue to try to like pick up the usage again like I did before this previous update, and slowly but surely get that goal out. Next, I have my Essence Purple Mascara. I just haven't used this yet. It's not open. I'm not going to open it yet. Ooh, almost at the end. Next is my Becca Highlighter in Lilac Geode. This is what it's looking like. My goal with this is to use it 25 times. Since the last update, I haven't used it. It has 23 more uses left to go. Slow and steady, slow and steady. Next, I have my other eyeliner. So I have the Urban Decay Rockstar eyeliner, where my goal is to use half of it. Where's the mark? There it is. Since the last update, I have not used it. However, with Voodoo from Urban Decay, my goal is to use it 50 times, and since the last update, I did use it once, so it has 48 more uses left to go. Very exciting, but still a lot. And now my last item is the Natasha Denona Chromium Liquid Eyeshadow in Ultraviolet. The goal is to use this 10 times. Since the last update, I used it twice. It has 8 more uses left to go. Very excited about that. So for the next update, I do want this goal close, if not completed. I want the nail polish goals to continue to dwindle. Yeah, I just want to keep doing what I'm doing. Keep the vibes up, vibes in check. Get some use on the Alyssa Edwards eyeshadow. Finish the goal on Purple Haze, and then Problematic should be done. No questions about that. So yeah, okay, so that's it for me. Don't forget to check out everyone else doing this project. As always, the playlist and master list will be listed down below. And if you enjoy me or enjoy Project Pan videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and all that jazz. And peace out, Girl Scout.